But there were other big press conferences. We saw some footage there at Battlefield 3, which was the highlight of EA's press conference, the big finale. And then, just talking to John Riccatello about this morning, there's definitely a battle developing between, Call of Duty and Battlefield 3. They showed this level on a PC, although John says they do have the console version here and available to check out, which was news to me. And he said some of the footage actually in there is on PS3 and 360, which I didn't know about, but he claims I should have known about. So we will see at the booth. I'm looking forward to going over there to play the console version.
But no Wii U footage, though.
I asked him this morning if it could work on Wii U, and I got a non-committed answer to that. So we'll have to see. But what's your take on that battle between Call of Duty and Battlefield? We've seen demos of both games. And Guy, you think EA's got something on Activision here?
I think the strategy by showing it on a souped-up PC, that's the only place I've ever seen it.
Apparently it's available on consoles at the booths.
I look forward to checking it out.
Yes, exactly.
But it's a really good strategy. I mean, I think the Call of Duty games have kind of gone in a very Tony Scott, Michael Bay kind of direction. Some saturated colors and that kind of stuff. Where this kind of looks almost more like Hurt Locker kind of style. And I think that's good because it creates a really strong visual distinction between the two in the minds of the consumer. If you want one, you go one way. You want the other, you go the other way. And I know the date definitely caught me off guard. I mean, I figured they would probably come out first. Wasn't expecting it to be like, is that, a week, 2 weeks apart?
2 weeks. John said he's hoping that Call of Duty will move up their dates so they can go head-to-head and see if they're willing to mano-a-mano. But
I think you still have to look at Battlefield as the challenger.
Of course.
And I think a month might have been a bit safer separation, just to give them some more time to build up their online momentum before Call of Duty comes out.
And they've announced that they're doing a beta, coming in the fall. So I think there's probably going to be a battle happening before even these launch dates to try and take over multiplayer, which is going to be a big thing with Call of Duty Elite out there in the summer and whatnot. Andy, what's your take on it between those two games? You did a cover on Battlefield this year.
Yeah, I couldn't be more excited about Battlefield 3. I mean, I think that demo was intense. I mean, I was like, man, I might need help after this. See a psychiatrist. It wasn't. The fires. It was a fantastic demo. The sound was just unbelievable. But my biggest concern is that whether Call of Duty or Battlefield 3 is better, I think Activision marketing will take EA marketing to town.
Right.
And I think EA, if they really truly are going to go out there and say oh, this is our year, and it is their year. Yeah. I mean, with the changeover, this is their opportunity to do it. If you're going to do it, you need to do it now. But don't stand around and say, oh, we're going to beat them this year. You need to go out there and show people why Battlefield 3 is better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If that's what you've got, go for it.
That's the challenge, Jeff. What's your take between those two?
Looking at the past of the Battlefield franchise, and I did play a lot of Battlefield 2 and really enjoyed it, and I'm happy to see them kind of hopefully getting back to that sense of scope. They are such different games.
Yep.
To the point where they almost appeal to different subsets of that audience. I think you're going to have people that definitely just want to go back to Modern Warfare and get that sort of team deathmatch, like bang bang, very fast feel, and people that want to have that slow, that vehicle, huge map kind of combat situation that a Battlefield game can afford. I'm definitely more excited about Battlefield because I think it's a greater unknown, and I think it does look really nice, even if it's just you're going to sit here and go like this and watch them roll a tank through the desert.
Well, that's one thing I will say about it. It's the demo at GDC, it looked visually beautiful.
Yes.
The tank looked beautiful.
Them roll a tank through the desert.
Well, that's one thing I will say about it. It's the demo at GDC, looked visually beautiful.
Yes.
The tank looked beautiful. I haven't necessarily seen the gameplay innovation in the campaign that I think everyone's giving it credit for. I think it looks visually great and it's going to have a lot of variety.
For just a core numbered Battlefield game, the innovation is that it has a campaign at all.
Right, that's true.
In a sense, and I think it's cool that they're doing one. But this battle comes down to multiplayer, and no one's really said enough about multiplayer yet.
They've got apparently multiplayer.
I'm seeing that today. So.
But would you think? It seems like there's the multiplayer group does glom together. Do you know what I mean? Call of Duty has been the multiplayer game.
Oh, to break people away from that's really tough.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I think they did that. I mean, Halo for a while was the kind of you know what I
Yeah.
mean, like multiplayer game. People moved on from that. I mean, it still has
Yeah.
its crowd, and I think you're right. There will definitely be a Call of Duty crowd, but it seems like the time is right for the
This is
a
what EA
new
hopes.
multiplayer.
It's going to be a schism across platforms. Your Battlefield's a PC game.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep, that's
You
a
know,
good
Modern
point.
Warfare is an
Absolutely.
Xbox PS3 game.
Now, there was also the Ubisoft briefing with the reveal of Assassin's Creed Revelations, a great CG trailer, as always, that those guys put up there. The briefing was interesting, as always, with Mr. Caffeine and
Interesting.
elements